What's up, guys? It is 12:04 a.m. Uh, Central Time in States. I do this video. Forgive me, man. I am tired as hell. But I wanted to come on and try to give you an immediate reaction instead of waiting until tomorrow on the Jared Anderson and Ryad Merhy fight. Guys, I had to sit through the state of boxing to sort of digest and accept what I just saw. Um, Guys, I'm a bit in disbelief. I am a bit in shock. I'm speechless. Um, you know, I don't know what to say, man. Riyad Merhy was 32-2. He was a former world champion. He had been a pro for 10 years. Um, a lot of people in America, maybe even in world boxing, did not know who he was. Um, he had this tremendous opportunity on ESPN in America against a name in the heavyweight division, a guy that was much less experienced than he was. Um, he had this opportunity, man, and he didn't do anything with it, man. Joe Tessitore said that his 144 punches thrown was the third fewest recorded in 10-round fight history, according to CompuBox, I believe. Third fewest punches thrown in a 10-round fight in history, all weight classes. Um, and guys, I highlighted this. I pointed this out in my Gamblers Alert video. I said that this was a concern. That how a commentator said in that Lorena fight, how he was an excellent fighter, but he just wasn't active enough. I said that my criticism, my concern was that he wouldn't let his hands go enough. Guys, I did not think this was gonna happen, man. I did not, even with that criticism, even with seeing that in him, I didn't think that this was gonna happen. This guy put up a far better effort in a fight in France against Tony Yoka, of all people, a guy who was on a 2-fight losing streak at the time. He put up more of an effort in that fight against Tony Yoka, who does not have the fanfare or the ranking of a Jared Anderson. He put up more of an effort in that fight, guys. What's the bigger fight, Tony Yoka or Jared Anderson? He put up more of a fight in that fight, guys. You know, and he got his first fight in America, blah blah, and this is what he did, man. I think it was Bernardo Suna said that somebody in his corner said that they wanted him to basically let his hands go more. Um, yeah, I wish we knew what they was saying to him in the corner during the fight. Um, they shouldn't even let him back into Belgium after this performance, man. I did not. I thought this guy was gonna show up to win. As Tim Bradley said during the telecast, he said, Merhy is a former world champion, but he's not behaving like one. You know, didn't show up to fight, no effort, didn't try. At no point did you say, "Man, this guy really trying to win this fight." Um, I mean, what is the guy saying to himself during the fight? Is he saying to himself, "Man, I'm winning this fight. I'm winning on scorecards. I'm getting these rounds in the bank." How can you say that when you're not throwing? You know, um, it's baffling to me, man. This is baffling to me. Um, I mean, and God, this is deja vu. What was it, a month ago at this point? I can't remember. 3 weeks ago, however long it's been. With the whole Joe Joyce Cash Ali debacle. A winnable fight. Cash Ali does not throw his hands. Going into the corner, going against the ropes. Um, less than a year ago, maybe half a year ago, whenever it was, Charles Martin, when he fought Jared Anderson, was not letting his hands go, backing away, backing away. Only tried for one round and then at the very end of the fight and had success when he did. Um, Guys, I have to ask, man. I'm gonna go here. I'm not gonna call any names. I'm not gonna call any organization names. But I have to ask: is somebody asking these guys? Uh, I guess you could say in all three of these situations that this fight and the other two fights that I just mentioned. All right. And maybe especially with this Jared Anderson situation, all right, because this happened twice with him. Is somebody saying to these guys, encouraging these guys to fight this way, to not let their hands go, to just, you know, not try to win? Just give these guys a run out and, like, is somebody encouraging these guys to do this, man? Because I just cannot understand, man, why these guys get in the ring and don't try to win. Don't throw their hands, don't let their hands go, move around the ring, be a punching bag. I don't understand it, man. Why is the stage too big? The lights too bright, too big? You know, Jared Anderson, is he such an imposing figure that, oh my God, I gotta get away. I can't throw. He might hurt me. Is that it? Is it Joe Joyce same thing? What is it, man? Somebody help me understand, cause I don't get it. Um, Ryad Merhy, man, he had the talent to win this fight. A lot of people might not see that, agree with that. He had the talent to win this fight. He definitely had the talent to be competitive in this fight. He just didn't try. The moments in the fight when he did throw, you could see the hand speed. I think his hand speed was probably better than Jared Anderson's, to be honest with you. Those from a heavyweight, and he is a heavyweight now. He is a 235 pounds. Um, you know, those are some fast punches, man, and they had power. The guy just unfortunately was not trying to win. He was not trying to knock this guy out. Um, he had the talent. He had what it took to win. The guy just didn't apply himself. Didn't apply it. Didn't try. And only he can answer. Somebody, I don't know, can attempt to explain why. Because I don't get it. I don't get it. All this guy had to do was throw, let his hands go. Don't keep backing away, backing away. Maybe if you want to, for a little bit, get some spacing, but throw with this guy, man. Jared Anderson's volume dipped starting in the fifth round. Now, was that because he was tiring? Was that because he felt that Merhy was looking for counter opportunities and he didn't want to give him as many counter opportunities? Maybe it had to be one or the other. But you know, I'm thinking, first round, feel out here reading the guy. Tim Bradley said it himself. Second round, okay, we'll give him that. He kind of still watching the guy, still figuring him out. Okay, by third round, it's time to start picking it up a little bit. Okay, still hadn't picked it up. Fourth round, come on, we're waiting on. Fifth round, definitely should be picking it up by this time. Definitely should be picking it up after the halfway point of the fight. At this point, you need a knockout to win, or win every round to get a draw. I just, man, I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. I don't understand it. You guys just showing up to get a paycheck, I guess, not showing up to win. And it's it's making some bad betting for me. Goddamn it, at least try. Hell, what was it, last week? I think when Lawson fought uh shit I'm having a Roca. You know, when yeah, he was what, a plus 1200, plus 1100, whatever it was. He put up more of an effort, man. And I came and I said, hey, at least the guy made me proud. He tried. He was having some success considering what the odds were. You know, Merhy was not that big of an underdog, and lost and put on a better performance than he did. You know, just make him not even worth the play. You know, um, so I don't know, guys. I think I may have touched everything that I want to touch on that fight. Um, I mean, Merhy will never be on American television again. What promoters gonna want to make a fight with him? I guess back to Europe, you know. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. He's number one at Bridgerweight. They said, who wants to air that fight? You know, I don't know, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. And then on top of it, Jared Anderson, he was fucking off apparently during this camp. He should have been looking at this guy like he was the biggest test and challenge ever. He was out running from the police in his challenger in Toledo. Was three separate high speed chases and then wrecked his vehicle. You know, I mean, when that happened, they hit. Merhy and his team should have been jumping for joy. Like, yes, this guy not focused, not taking us serious. You know, this is a great opportunity here. This guy food for us, man. Even with that, he just stood. He was just a punching bag for the guy. So I, you know, I don't get it, guys. This keeps happening, man. I say these guys have a chance, what they bring to the table, blah blah blah. They show up to the fight. They don't let their hands go. They don't throw. They don't try to win. I need somebody to explain it to me. Help me understand, cause I don't. Uh, there were times, especially I think the last round was the round where he let his hands go the most. Merhy is a body puncher. He was landing some shots to the body. Some of those punches were whiffing by Jared Anderson's head. He might have hit him a few times up top, but you know, all the guy had to do was apply himself, man, and try. He didn't. Um, and quickly, guys, the Holly Holm, Kayla Harrison fight. Kayla Harrison showed that I guess she can make 135 and perform. She got the second round stoppage on Holly Holm. Holly, commentators have pointed out big time in the first round. She, you know, once Kayla Harrison got in close, she decided to try the grappling game with Kayla Harrison, man, instead of separating. And the commentator said that she should have. Like, what is she doing? Why is she doing this? It was the pride, man. It was, I'm gonna show you that I can compete with you at your own game. I can handle myself. I can take you here in this area, whatever. And it did not work out well, man. She ended up on her back. You know, lost that round, and then the fight didn't last much longer. In the second round, she got her down again, and yeah, tapped out. So, yeah, this weekend was a bust for me. Definitely not in the money. I'm out the money. All right. Um, hell, I mean, shit. I even had Justin Gaethje in the round robin. Small money, but I felt that Max Holloway was, he was, every time he kind of stepped up to lightweight, at least once with Poirier, um, that he just maybe it was too much for him and he couldn't get the job done. And of course, I didn't watch all of it. I watched the first two rounds. The fight was good, but I turned to boxing to watch that trash. But yeah, Max Holloway beats Justin Gaethje. So yeah, this weekend was bad all the way around for me, man. So really, I think that's it, guys. I feel like I should say more about the Merhy Jared Anderson situation. This guy, I feel I scouted this guy well. He had the talent. He just didn't try. He didn't apply himself, man, and I don't understand why. Um, also said that my concern, the criticism slash concern was, would he let his hands go enough in the fight? Um, while there was a concern, I thought the guy was gonna come to win. I thought he was gonna put up a fight and try to knock this guy out, man, and he didn't. You know, the concern turned out to be something that played out definitely not in my favor. And as the commentator said in the Lorena fight, he was spot on. And if you watch this fight, he probably thinking the same thing yet again. So really, I think that's it, guys. Let me know what you think, man. Again, just like I said, after Cash Ali did what he did with Joe Joyce, you know, can point all these things out, can lay it all out. These guys got to get in there and try, man. They have to try. They got to let the hands go. And Merhy was a champion. I definitely thought he would try, and he didn't. So that's it, guys. Let me know what you think. Hope you had better luck than I had this weekend for sure. Hope you enjoyed the fights, and I will check in with you guys soon. Thanks for watching.